Home half of the eighth. And strikes out for out number one.
How about you breaking out the band name right from the get-go?
Before you did.
Yeah.
Went around, struck out. Maldonado.
Late on this fastball, down on strikes.
But Grant Holmes has struck him out twice tonight. And Holmes with a 2-2, and he got him. Wow. That's sliders. And here it's the slider that gets him.
Those two starters, as you mentioned, 1 and 2, not the results that I think any of us were anticipating. Yes, you want to have it, but there's also these parameters that you were kind of built to be in anyway.
Well, that's right down the middle. I don't know what real mutes are. 2 on, 2 out, 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. He struck him out. 25 and a big 3-2 pitch. He struck him out. Got 95 by him.
And growing, and these guys, when they, everyone always talks about winning, everyone always talks about chemistry.
Home runs, but he's hitting the ball all over the ballpark.
With this approach, he'll hit 20 by accident.
Swing and a miss here. That's
Just there, and sometimes it's a subtle thing. Maybe if you're landing too hard, you're moving forward too much. And maybe you can. He doesn't remind me in a way of like a Paul Molitor, because he's not like, that's a different short to the ball. Molitor.
That is right down the middle. Julian knew it. And Holmes starts his. That's another one that's right in there. 2 strikeouts, both looking, and both. Did he go? He did. Struck him out again. This time on the slider. That is a big. That's in there. Right at the knees. 95 from Holmes. Big second. Looks like a good decision. At the knees, he freezes Ryan Jeffers. Here is number 105. Called strike to get Brooks Lee.
For Tim right here. Did he check? Nope. Then Vondrack rings him up.
Here with nobody on, pitching out of the stretch. And that lower leg kick.
And getting the strikeout.
Just about everything. Hard hit balls, exit velocity. Oh boy, got caught looking at a fastball right there as Holmes strikes out. As Corbin Carroll leads off the 5th. Kendall Graveman also threw today. Faced 6 batters, had 3 strikeouts as Corbin punches out for the 2nd time.
1-2 from Holmes. Got him. Went to the curveball to strike out Ohtani to start. Mookie Betts is down quickly. Holmes gets a couple of MVP. 2 down, 1-2 pitch. My, oh my. Grant Holmes just struck out. Show on as this game goes. Got him. 4 strikeouts through 6 hitters for Holmes, and he's retired all 6 he's faced. 2-2 to Michael Conforto. That is right there at the knees. Beautiful. 5 strikeouts. Holmes 2-2. My goodness. Grant Holmes is in an. Holmes kicks and fires. Struck him out. Slider down and in. A homer by Hernandez. But looking good right now. He has tied his career high. If he goes back to the high leg kick here. Yep. Career high 9 strikeouts for Grant Holmes. Swing and a miss. Curveball.
That's what we grew up watching. We were diehard Braves fans.
Anytime we hear somebody plays catcher, we got to ask, why did you play catcher?
To it, and now I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, it's cool to have Ty Dillon here. Look, that as Holmes is able to get the strikeout of McLean. 3-2 and well located. Nothing Hines could do with that. The first 5 rounds. Josh and Bo at the major league level. Holmes gets a
Bottom part of the zone.
There you go again. Really strong start for Grant Holmes. 24. Holmes with the 0-2 to Abrams. He got him. Really good start. And he gets Ruiz. A curveball that fooled the catcher. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts. First time through the order.
Last year. 3-2.
Strike 3.
In there. Strike 3. A fastball. Bottom of the zone. Back-to-back sliders to him. 2-2. And there's another one. Strike 3. Bullpen. Wave and a miss.
An extra hop to it in the middle of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It comes up as a cut.
Forget about that because he's back to normal.
3 fastballs into a curveball. A beautiful sequence.
And now here he is, their catcher in 2025. And a wave and a miss at the slide. Another 1-2 to Cronenworth. Got him. Good curveball. There's the
out of the strike zone with it.
check down. He went. Hey, 90. Swinging.
The slower breaking ball here, potentially down and away.
Called strike on the slide.
2-2. Got him. That's the slider. That's his best pitch. Check swing. He went.
Shelf watching from the sidelines.
1-2. That's the slider. That's a swing.
Positions.
That's strike 3 called.
And that's just dirty front door. Our pitching coaches used to tell me that all the time. If you don't know what it looks like from the side, just watch what the hitters do.
Whew. Grant Holmes. This is the guy hadn't been in the big leagues before, and he'd been in the minors for 10 years. That's a swing and a miss, and Narvaez goes down.
And that's a nasty slider. But it's also with young guys, there's a patient aspect and seeing the big picture and long term. And too many of I thought it would go so analytical that we would call it through information at some point. But what do I know?
It's going back to last year. And that is a punch out.
Within striking distance of 500 at 30 and 31. But a swing and a miss for Marte, and there. Yeah, you think about for Holmes, for Elder, for Schwellenbach, as
you can have your pick and choose, but to your point, yeah, you're going to learn a lot. Talking to Chris Sale, but he's got a little different
pair of sliders. See if he can put him away. He can. He will. 3 sliders.
Defense. And he strikes out on that slider from Holmes. A couple of Ks.
After the Rays had put up 5 runs in the 3rd. And on the outside corner, Grant Holmes.
There's a swing and a miss. Durbin strikes out. Murphy clears himself and throws him out. An indicator in his hand, and that's an issue. But there's a swing and a miss, and Terang strikes out swinging. Check the swing, and he went. Third base umpire Mike Malinsky struck him out. Curveball that never got over the plate. Ends up striking out. All starts anyway.
Yeah. Throws it right on the money to first base.
A swing and a miss, and Terang is. Swing and a miss. He threw up nothing but heaters. And Holmes. And that one a curveball that Contreras struck.
The most encouraging sign of the game.
And what an encouraging start for Grant. Really special day. And now 1 year later he is.
It's a foul ball, gives him a chance now to go to one of these really good breaking pitches.
Like that.
Yep. And so that, to me, that's going to be key today, because it has been somewhat of an issue.
He's thrown 2 sliders here so far to Doyle. There you go. Another one. He struck him out. He awaits a 2-2 pitch here. And Holmes got him again with the slide. A check down. Yep. But he is very strikeout prone, and it is now. Well, it looks like yesterday. 7th today. Yes, that's the first one looking. But he's going down swinging here. Give him a dozen.
Same thing right now. It's kind of fun. Oh, yeah.
Frozen pizza. It's number 80 for Grant. Swing and a miss. Throw Estrada. And Holmes with 15 strikeouts.
Well, that gets in there. That's a run. Swing and a miss on the 0-2. Now there's 2 out, and it'll be Kyle Stowers hitting .285 after that single. Swing and a miss. It's a second. 1-2. Lopez swings and misses. Boy, every single time.
Pitchers in their franchise history
swing and a miss
that have had
2-2 count. Grant Holmes trying to get out of a pickle, and he does. And he does it with the slider.
But the lobster, that really makes it. Swing and a miss, and Holmes with a cutter strikes out McNeil. It's 1,000. 2-2 to Taylor, and he goes down swinging on a curveball. So back-to-back strike. And Lindor goes down swinging on the back foot slider. Holmes needed a strike.
1-2 from Holmes. Looked like he went. Yes, he did. Terens is down on strikes.
He got benched for lack of effort the other day. Swing and a miss, and Mauricio's down on strikes. That's 5 Ks for 1-2 from Holmes. And that breaking ball swung and missed. And Taylor's down.
Comes to strikes looking above average for Derek Thomas.
That one. Bat. Here's the 7th pitch to Adele. And he struck him out of force.
Over here to Atlanta, he was in the outfield because of Marcel, and now with the Angels in the outfield a lot more.
And he's striking out here down. Another 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out as he went back to the slider. And Holmes sets him down with a slider. It's the longest in the sport, a decade now. But right now, Grant Holmes. Grant trying to put away O'Hoppe, and that will do it. He struck. Down goes Zach Neto swinging. Elder will get the start in the final game of the series. Yes, at the knee. 1-2. He struck him out again. Well, Grant Holmes did his.
Coming back too.
Swing and a miss. Holmes is settling in, just a 10. He cannot, though. Ultimately, Holmes wins the battle, gets his third.
Now can he finish him? That's what he needs, is a big strikeout.
And he gets that strikeout. And O'Hearn back to
333 with runners in scoring position, and that's why the offense has ticked up a little bit.
But not here. Grant Holmes freezes Urias and gets 2.
2-2. Strike 3, bottom of the zone.
Schwellenbach is something you don't hear too much of.
And just a small fracture in his elbow. 38. We'll see what he can do in the second half. He was on such an unbelievable tear. Hey, Holmes strikes him out, and he got it. Another 2-2, and Grant Holmes gets him.
Kevin waiting at the right side, or rather left side. And he swings.